Let's get started. Welcome everybody. This is the new series of videos provided to you by Sitrep podcast and me, Walk About Gamez. And what we're going to try to do in this series of videos is progress through our hobby. And that means getting through our plastic mountains, our lead mountains, and getting these things onto the tabletop, getting painted and built. So in this series of videos, we're going to go through things to help motivate us, excite us about our hobby, get to those hobbies that, maybe we've put back in the back of the closet that for some reason or another, we're not excited about it anymore. We're going to go through things about painting, batch painting. If I'm doing a video, if I'm doing a bunch of models, and I will do a video on things like how to use contrast paints, how to batch paint, how to use an airbrush, anything that'll help you or me speed up our painting and still make it look good. I'm going to try to show off to you guys. If you have any suggestions on how to do those things too as well, put them in the down below, and I'll take a look at them. We'll talk about them, and I'll even try them if I think they're going to speed up the painting. Another thing we're going to talk about is because we're historical gamers and we've got lots of new historical gamers, and sometimes they're not sure where to get information from or how to do something. We're going to try to help them out as much as we can with this series of videos, and using the Sitrep podcast Facebook page, YouTube, Twitch, anything we can. We're going to try to help people. Some of the other things that we're going to do in this is we're going to do a series of videos about time management, how to use your time to get as much of your hobby done as possible, so that you can play games and stuff like that. We will be talking about scenery and how to make our tables look better. I will also be going into the fact that, with some gamers, especially in my age group, and if we've got families and stuff like that, our budgets aren't huge. So I'll go through things that we can build on a limited budget that still look good and are usable and stuff like that. And that'll give us more money for plastic and metal. Okay. Some of the other things that we're going to talk about in the video series is also how we can turn around a bunch of metal or plastic miniatures in a short period of time, in the way we use our time management and how to batch paint and all this other things. I'm going to be doing videos on how to do batch painting for vehicles, how to do batch painting for certain kinds of infantry. Like I said, anytime that I'm painting and I think it's going to be useful for you guys, I'm going to try to record it. If it's only like 4 models that I'm batch painting at a time, or 10 models, I will do that, and I will put it under the camera and I'll record it for you guys, and I'll try to give you guys helpful tips as to how to get them looking really good and onto your table. Okay? Because I think we all have this problem of a giant mound of plastic and metal. I have to admit, this is not even a quarter of my plastic metal mountain. But in the last 5 years, I have knocked down the pile quite a lot. And the things that I've learned in those 5 years, I've been doing this for a lot longer than 5 years, but I turned a certain age and I was like, I'm never going to get this done if I don't figure out ways of speeding things up. Okay? Speeding things up does not mean that your models are going to look bad. Okay? It just means that you're maybe skipping a step or two. And if you're painting for competition, well then slow down, do all the steps. But if you're gaming and you want these miniatures on the table and you're standing more than 2 feet away, you can skip a couple steps. Okay, so in this series of videos, we're going to go through all that stuff, and anything you guys want to make a suggestion for content, please put it below. Okay, and this is just an introduction as to what this series of videos is going to be about. Okay, I'm hoping this is going to help people. I'm hoping that it's going to knock your mountains down. Okay, I'm going to cut it off there. Just remember, like, subscribe, okay? Join us on Facebook on the Sitrep podcast. And I'll be posting these videos on Walk About Gamez and also the Sitrep podcast. So enjoy the videos, guys. If you have any suggestions, put them below. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.